game we have coming up here. A top 10 team perhaps walking right into a trap. As any fan of college football knows, when you go on the road, you never know what you might run into. Welcome to the home of the Florida State Seminoles, Doak Campbell Stadium in Tallahassee. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on a team from the ACC, the Florida State Seminoles. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. And the Seminoles will put total leather to crank us up. He'll bring it out. It's Adams. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Looking to pass. It's Russell. And he left that one short. Tried to baby it in there. He's got to turn it loose.
Yeah, I know it wasn't successful there, but you can go back to last week. Like, they're going to throw this man the football. They find creative ways to get him the ball. Really good coaches get their playmakers the ball in space, and that's what I like about this offense. I bet they come back to him and find a way to throw him the football some more.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short.
Quarterbacks generally, guys, we know, they're not as big and not as physical runners as running backs, so it is going to be trickier for them to break tackles. I like the idea of getting the design quarterback run game going. Moving forward, let's see if we can get him out to the perimeter.
So we're scoreless, their first drive of the game, and this coach is wasting no time taking a gamble by going for it on fourth down in his own territory.
There are not a lot of head coaches that I think are willing on their opening drive to go for it on fourth down, especially in that kind of field position. But this head coach ain't scared. He believes in his running back. He believes in his offensive line to go pick it up, and that's exactly what they did.
Extending the play. He'll pull it down and run. They corral him out of bounds. Mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something.
I love it. I love first down. Let's be aggressive. Let's throw the football. But how about the quarterback? He does a great job in the pocket, buying time. Oh, nobody open, scrambles around, and more importantly, ends the run, gets the first down, and doesn't get whacked. Beautiful.
Got him looking run. He wants to throw. Finds space on the right. Hits the crease. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. He got a step and just dusted the field.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And he's coming out of the end zone. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Offense in a split backfield. Quarterback on the keeper. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
It doesn't matter what run play you have called, if you're running it inside or outside. If the defense gets penetration, everything is done. And you saw it on that play right there. Great job by the D.
Dropping back, it's Castellanos. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Using his legs to buy some time. Out across the 30 and out of bounds at the 33. That's what you're looking for when you're backed up in your own territory.
Usually when a QB takes off and scrambles, it's because the defense didn't do a great job keeping lane integrity, not keeping him in the pocket, letting him get outside, and then he can do damage. Then it's the next play that you have to play instead of this just the original pass. So defense has got to do a better job of keeping that guy in the pocket.
Trying play action. Oh, they're after him. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be 3rd down.
Well, he did what he was coached to do, and he threw it away, but you can see he's frustrated with himself. He knows he's one of the fastest quarterbacks in the country, and I think he's wishing he had that play back, as he might have been able to take off and scramble, and who knows what could have happened for the offense.
Takes a hit as he fires. Picked off. Didn't get a ton on the return, but the most important thing, he got the ball, and they've got it at the 48.
What a nice play by the DB there. When that rain starts coming down, the ball gets a little bit heavier. The quarterback throws the ball a little bit lighter. DBs can take advantage sometimes of some underthrown balls, go out and make some big plays.
They'll start this drive at their own 48. Draw play, quarterback keeps it. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Off the play fake. Pocket breaking down. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
These receivers on these scramble drills are going to have to play with a little bit more urgency because this pass rush is getting after the QB. He was flushed out to the left and wasn't able to complete that throw because of the hit he took.
Back to throw, it's Russell. Unloads to the wideout. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He couldn't quite get loose on that return, but he'd already made the play, and they've got it at the 35.
Well, we know these are slick conditions today in this game. Wide receiver just didn't seem to really get a good grasp on the ball when it hit his hands. Didn't stick right away. There's a bit of a bobble, and because of it, the defense able to come away with the pick.
You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. Once 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
To the air on 2nd down. Caught near the sticks. It's Pittman. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down.
The big fella, the tight end, the wide receiver in a tight end's body going up and making the catch.
The offense getting set for a 1st down from the 45. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Yeah, I think the running back kind of went rogue on that last running play. I'm not sure it was designed to go that direction. He tried to make it happen on his own, and unfortunately ended up losing yards.
Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. Finds his tight end. He'll step out of bounds just short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49 after a good pickup on that play. This offense looking at a 3rd down after that last completion. They want to throw it. Looking to the big tight end. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Slicing and dicing through this defense, and they've got it down to the 23.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, and now the defense is really on its heels. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The negative play leaves them with 2nd and 12. The offense changing the play. Back to pass, it's Castellanos. Got his man quickly. Huge gain before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal. They've done a really good job identifying mismatches, and they find one out of the backfield there.
Reese, I really don't think it's that hard. My guy is better than yours. Find the matchup across the field. Running back's got some speed. Get it in his hands quickly. Throw it to him fast. Let him make somebody miss against a slower guy that's usually a linebacker.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Motion from the wide receiver. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Buys a little time. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
Well, he tried everything he could that time just to not take a negative play. He didn't get sacked. It was a great job avoiding that. He's just able to get what he can get on the scramble play here down close in the red zone.
They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. Looking to throw on 3rd and goal. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And he gets home again, continuing his production. Last week, 2 sacks. This week, already a sack in the 1st half. This guy has been on a sack terror.
And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. That'll bring him to within 4.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. He'll bring it out. It's Hampton. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Handoff from the gun. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up.
Really good surge that time by the offensive line. You saw all those bodies by the defense being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball carrier. He's able to get a really nice gain there, setting up 2nd and inches.
Back to throw, it's Russell. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Well, it was a good throw, it was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
A cacophony of noise, debilitating surround sound, the war chant on 3rd down at the Dome. Pass mistakes him still on his feet.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
Alabama with a 1st and 10 here. Wants to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Hale. Really nice job creating his own space, running with attitude. He's up to the 37-yard line.
And And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
Running back searching for a hole. There he goes. He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play. A cornerstone of the Alabama program really throughout history has been be physical, establish a running game.
Yeah, great running backs. I mean, not only are you recruiting great players in the offensive line and skill and all over the place, but so many great backs that you can name off the top of your head that played at Alabama, that ran it with an edge, that ran it physical, that always represented that style. And you can see Alabama, they're always going to do this. They're going to establish the run.
Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And the laundry drops as the pass falls incomplete. Let's see who the penalty's on. Way too much grabbing and tugging there. The offense will take advantage of the penalty. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. They make the stop inside the 25, working closer to that red zone, a gain of 6. Line of scrimmage will be the 24.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
Looking for a crease to the left. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
It's great awareness by the running back, understanding where the first down marker is and doing whatever it takes to get it.
Going to the run, it's Young. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there.
I know that wasn't a huge, sexy gain. I know not everybody's jumping up and down, but what it does do is put you in a great position to succeed on second down. Second and 10, really hard. Third and 10, really hard. Now you're in a manageable situation. It really gives you the whole playbook.
Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. Third down play in the red zone, and this crowd is at fever pitch. Looks as if he's going to run it. They tried to go smash mouth on third and short, and it did not work against this defense.
You got to have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. Then if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. Great job in the base defense making a play.
And the field goal unit will stay put as the head coach decides to go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes the grab. And he'll be
This nigga running the most trash offense I've ever seen on Alabama, dude.
Seemed like a really aggressive basic. They settle for 3 there. It's like handing a win to the defense.
Yeah, and I like aggressive. Aggressive is good for offenses, and we've seen it time and time again. You get beat when you kick field goals. That's something that you look back, it's a big stat, so I like the aggressiveness to go for it, especially when you get, like, easy decision, right? First down.
They pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on second and goal. Keeps it on the bootleg. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Bama. Fit it in the window for the score.
Man, this offense has started the season off so good. 1-0 a week ago, right? Now building on it again. Great job putting points on the board. It's still the first half, but this unit looks dialed in.
And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. The returner will field it and try to do some business. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. The give to the back. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27.
Love the push by the offensive line on that RPO play. Look how they just work the single teams and the double teams. You see linemen chipping off of their guys and climbing into the second level and getting a hat on the linebacker. That's why those types of plays are successful.
Dropping back, it's Castellanos. Quarterback strolling away from Heat. He's got it. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
Could that be the play that finally wakes them up? Just not a lot of good going on offensively here in this first half. They've only got 3 points to show for their efforts. They haven't been throwing it a lot, but they took a shot there. They got a chunk play. Now they're in a position. They need to score a touchdown here before the half is over.
Man, he was going to get his jaw jacked. He got down just in time.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats. But when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a minimal gain. I like the slot.
Breaks into the open. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. The Seminoles are in the hurry up. Off the play fake on first down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Off play action. Scrambling away. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. This time he's got his man. And the runner is down, and so is the flag. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. They'll send the back in motion. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there.
3rd and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, 4th down.
And it slips just inside that right upright. That'll make it a one-possession game. The lead is 8. So they get the field goal, now about to kick it away, and you get a stop here, and you go to halftime feeling really good about things. Fielded in the end zone, it's Adams. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. To the air, it's Russell. Under fire. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Looking downfield, and time is running short. Here's the pressure. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
The offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
Using his feet. Powers through the defender. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Hunt is on its way. Looks it in at the 40. He was working his way on the return toward midfield. They'll stop him at the 46. One more snap coming before halftime. Looking to throw on first down. Takes a shot as he lets it go. Incomplete. He took a shot on the final play of the quarter and couldn't quite find his man. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. Ready to start the second half. Alabama will kick it off. Coming out with it, it's Singleton. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Keeping it on the ground to open the second half. Get some work done there. Pick up a 4 to the 22.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking for a man, it's Castellanos. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. The Noles have had outstanding quarterbacks over the years. Not always dual threats. Sometimes a little more Danny Cannell-ish, but using his feet well there.
And even Chris Winkie. And guys that maybe they weren't runners, but, man, they made those athletes around them really come to life and were a force multiplier, made everybody around them better. And you found a lot of those guys with these Florida State offenses.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Quarterback may change this route. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Got a little space. They'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work.
And he's just proving it time and time again, man. He has that feel. He obviously has the ability to pick up and put them down and go get first downs, but I think the timing of when to scramble and when not to scramble, he's really got that figured out, and you can tell it's going to be a big part of the game for him.
And a decent game there before the defense makes a stop. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Just when they're looking run, now up top. Bringing the heat. Hard running there. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
I got to be honest. I know the defense respected this guy's running ability. I don't know, though, if they knew it was this good. He has been gashing them in this game with his legs, and already you're seeing the defense now make some adjustments to slow this guy.
Oh, he's got some space. Just broke the tackle and still on his feet. Inside the 20 and out of bounds at the 19 on the big run. And the Seminoles didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Offense trying to go RPO, but how about the defense? Up front, their front seven, they had dudes winning, just being way more physical and able to get to that running back.
They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. Wide receiver comes in motion. Making side adjustments here. They'll immediately call timeout.
Timeout, Florida State.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Wants to throw. It's Castellanos. Get it out on the screen. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Knowles!
Well, I know it's early this season, but it's obvious already. This guy is a major weapon in this offense. Had 2 touchdowns in his first game. He's now on the board right now. What a difference maker and a playmaker he's going to be this season for this offense.
From the gun, looking for a man. Fires to the wideout. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
That keeps the score Alabama 14, Florida State 12.
They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? He'll bring it out. It's Hampton. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. 90 yards in front of them as they start the drive at their own 10. On the ground, it's Young. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Boy, there wasn't much room to wiggle for that running back there.
Not at all. Great job by the defense getting in the backfield quickly, closing up all the holes, nowhere to run.
They'll run play action. Here comes the heat. Blasted as he lets it go.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell.
They've got him then deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. To the air, it's Russell. Rushes on him. They get to him as he throws. Intercepted. Oh, what a play. Couldn't find much room on the return, though. What a costly miscue, and they've got it at the 26-yard line. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And how about the timing of the linebacker on the blitz to get in the backfield and get the tackle for loss?
Is there anything better for a linebacker than to run on a blitz and nobody's home except the back?
Such a great feeling when the Moses parts the Red Sea and the hole opens up and you go fill it.
And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
Looking to throw. Steps away to find some room. He'll throw it. And that 3rd down pass left a vapor trail, but it's incomplete.
3rd and short in college football today, you see so much more pass than you used to. The offense stays aggressive, and I think they stay aggressive because they know they're in field goal range. They got that 3 in their back pocket.
And this kicker is turning into old reliable. He's already knocked through a couple today. He slides that just inside the right upright. And with that, they've taken the lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. North Carolina is being humbled today. There's just no other way to say it. A complete and thorough thumping in Chapel Hill. They're trailing by 14 to Tennessee. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Looking to throw, it's Russell. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. And he's wrapped up after for a solid return on the pick.
Coming out of the tunnel in the third quarter, this quarterback now is really struggling with his decision-making. 2 picks here in the third quarter. This looks like Jekyll and Hyde from what we saw in the first half.
Well, and the bad thing is they're going to be in passing situations. They're coming from behind. They're going to need him to play better. Like, he's going to have to read the field better and make some plays if they want to get back in this football game.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Wants to adjust the pattern. Second down, they'll go to the air. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
Really nice play. When you talk about Alabama and their dominance on defense, especially in recent years, it all starts up front. You have to have disruptors playing on the defensive line, guys that can be versatile and line up at different positions, but create havoc in the backfield, and that's what this guy has been able to do throughout his career.
And he rollers into the end zone. Touchdown Seminole!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Fielded in the end zone. It's Adams. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. They'll try the run. And he finds no running room at all, and the third quarter is over. Maybe more open spaces coming in the fourth. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. They had a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Looking to throw, it's Russell. Grabbed over the middle, it's Hale. And gang tackling on this dude is a good idea. They needed it, but he still got the first down.
And his offense is going to have to come up clutch, man. Like, late in the football game, you are trailing. This is why you get paid the big bucks. This is why the quarterback is the glamour position. Like, you've got to trust him. He's got to come through. They got to put a few drives together here to get back in this football game.
So now it's second and long. Back to pass. Working that wide receiver screen. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Screen pass just not working there. And you figure at this point of the game, trailing, you're going to have to be more aggressive and take some shots. You usually run screen passes when you think there's going to be a blitz. But because the defense has the lead, they're just sitting back and playing big zones.
Grab near the sticks. It's Hale. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down.
This is the moment for this offense to put a drive together. It doesn't matter what's happened up to the point of this game, but you're trailing right now. You've got to put some points up on the board. This is where all 11 guys need to be playing together as one.
And he'll skip his way out of bounds after a short gain, making sure he doesn't take any unnecessary punishment.
This defense is not going to be patient with this quarterback. They know that they have to affect him and dictate him. So that time, they send the blitz. They're not even giving him an opportunity to sit back there. They flush him out. They're able to rally to get him down on the ground. I like the aggressive nature of the defense.
Quarterback on move, still looking.
Get him.
And he's in with no option but to throw it away.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas?
Stay locked, fellas. Stay locked.
Everybody being on time, man. This crowd really affected the
Big third down as the crowd gets behind this defense. Looking downfield, it's Russell.
Yeah, boy, good freaking hit. Come on, 4 for 6.
Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. The critical down.
Get out there and make your money. Get out there and make your money. Some money down.
Throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
Come on, come on. Come on.
Got to go for it on 4th down.
And there's the bathroom. My stomach hurt.
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down.
Damn, man. Who got the tight? Where the zone at?
Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
Get off the field, fellas.
Well, that is a play that we're going to
You gotta come up quicker than that, Shy.
fight their way back and win this game. That one is huge.
Come up quicker than that.
Down, picking up the first, getting some momentum, keeping this drive alive.
Looking to throw on first down.
Come on! You gotta jump that. We 6 in that.
Get off the field. The offense unstoppable.
Lock in, fellas. Oh, no. We want you back inside. We want you back inside. We want you back inside. Start running that wide formation. We want you inside. That's where my head is at. Come on. Come on.
Trying to pick up a first down. Trying to have a big completion here.
Give me the fumble.
Really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
Ready to come down, boys.
Defense to win first and second down. You set up for longs like that, you can show your exotic looks, you'll get the pass rush going. Everybody in the back end expecting to throw. That's how you force incompletions.
Let's go. Come on.
Down in possession. They'll need to confirm on this 4th down. Try to throw and pick up the first down.
No, he a freshman. He can't make that pass. He a freshman. He can't make that pass. Not enough experience out there. He a freshman. He can't make that pass.
Every critical down and distance is going to matter. On that 4th down, the defense has to do a great job in the back end of coverage, forcing the incompletion and turnover on it.
As a defense, you can have the right call and the right guy in the right spot. But that guy's just too good. How about the running back on that play? Just making it happen. Breaking up the huge game. It's tough to get these guys around.
Oh, how the hell he grabbed me?
3 yards out of bounds, and somehow it's 2nd and 7.
At this point in the game, the offense has the lead.
Come on, Mikey. Come on, Mikey.
Keep running the football. So he's going back. He's looking at his playlist and saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. And the first guy couldn't get it. The second one does, but not until he picks up the first down.
Yeah, it's making great time for this defense. They gotta get a stop. And if it's bringing more bodies in, bringing more defense, they're running the football right up the gut, right at you. They're not going to throw the football in this situation. Time to be more physical and get this big stuff.
The Knowles will line it up on first and 10. The give is to Williams. Turning it on. Touchdown, Florida State. Once he got a step, it was all
A lot of times late games, you see offenses, they get very uncertain, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the fourth quarter. Everything goes in the
pair of top 15 teams throwing haymakers today. Let's show you the very latest. Oregon has opened up a can right now, and based on what we've seen, I'm not sure anything is going to change.
He'll bring it out. It's Adams. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone. Did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Here's the handoff. Clock stops.
Uh-oh. 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 He accepted the defeat.
And the quarterback takes the snap and kneels down. Now facing a third and long. Quarterback takes a knee.
They'll try for a big play on 4th and long. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. The Crimson Tide will bring the team on the field. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. Able to punt and bail them out. He's got great speed. And the punt team gets down there. He gets the return man on the ground. Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in big formation. Behind the chains now on second and long.
How they were able to impact this game. No doubt about it, David. They played a big time. And they're still jacked up, and they're still excited. They play a big factor, and it affects everything. College football, road and here. They're tough. Even when the team isn't ranked like they were today, these are the types of moments that can jump up and fight. That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Ooh.